Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another episode of the Layman Video Gamer. I just received another package, another game, so let's go open it up. So today I'm getting something that I really wanted for a long time. I've loved Super Nintendo like so many out there since it first came out, obviously. But you know, you just kind of move on to the next big thing and you get rid of your Super Nintendo and you get like a Nintendo 64. So having a Super Nintendo game was huge. So of course you got to start collecting the games. And when I started first collecting, there were 3 of them towards the top of my list, and this is one of them. So I just got this today. I got it through eBay, and it is Super Star Wars. I bought it complete in box, so everything is in here. The instruction booklet looks pretty good. A little bit of a folding down here, but it's in really good shape. I like that. And the fact that this was covered with plastic makes me very happy. And I have to say the sticker looks brand new, looks almost brand new. So this is really good. Now this game came out in 1992. And it was based obviously on Star Wars that was released in 1977. And an interesting thing about this game is that when it was released in 1992, it actually was awarded the Best Action Adventure Game of 1992 by Electronic Gaming Monthly, which was the biggest gaming magazine at the time, as well as for Best Movie to Game. Now you're probably wondering, what did I pay for this if I'm not getting it local? I usually get it from eBay because you're gonna find there's a lot more options, obviously, for complete in-box games. So this one I ended up paying less than $30, and it's in, like I said, great shape. So if you're into collecting the entire box and the inserts and having it be in decent shape, I would say you're probably gonna pay that amount or somewhere around there. So it's a fantastic game. I can't wait to play it, so let's go pop it in. All right, so right off the bat, obviously you gotta have the Star Wars logo. And then, you know, you've got the opening scene, which is always cool, especially when you're talking about a 16-bit cartridge back in the day. These were always cool. Any kind of animated anything to set up the story back in the day was always welcome. Now, when you get into the gameplay, this is your typical run and shoot kind of game. The only confusing part is I don't remember any scorpions in Star Wars. Did I blink the 500 times that I've seen this movie? Not sure why there's scorpions there, but hey, whatever. You gotta shoot something, right? Now you pretty much do this for the entire level. I'm not gonna lie, it is the entire level. Not a big fan of repetition per se, but they do switch it up a little bit. At least, you know, we've got these little gremlin-looking things, alien-looking things jumping at you to liven things up a bit. But you, throughout the game, you do get some power-ups for your weapon, and you can always grab the hearts. Every living creature that you kill gives off a heart of some sort. So I was playing on the normal mode, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, man. A lot of stuff. It's really not as easy as you would think it would be, just because there's so much stuff that they're throwing at you. And I have no idea what that is. Pretty cool, but I have no idea what it is. So this was developed by Sculptured Software and LucasArts, published by JVC Musical Industries and Nintendo of America, LucasArts. This was made for Super Nintendo, obviously, but it was also made for the Wii Virtual Console and the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, this came out in 1992, November 1st, in fact, of 1992, which was before Japan, believe it or not. That usually doesn't happen. And then another cutscene with to follow the movie. C-3PO needs to find his counterpart R2-D2. So, thus we start mode 7 for the speeder level. Now again, this is a little harder than it would seem. Those dark spots you see, you cannot touch those. Those will hurt you. And of course, you can get hit by the Jawas on their little speeder thingies. And then there's these lizards that pop out of nowhere as well. But again, not as easy as you might think. But you're supposed to go towards that big Jawa thing. Big Jawa tank in the background there. So, thus begins the bane of my existence. This level of getting to the top when you're not playing on easy level isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. So, as you can see, you'll see it. You'll see what happens here. But I do like the level design. It's actually quite nice. It's just difficult. And it's never really easy, is it, to make a game out of a movie and then try to differentiate it a little bit? I mean, how else could you have done this without making it some sort of puzzle jumping thing to get to the top? So as much as I hate it, they did a good job. It's just, oh God, falling. Once you get all the way back up at half an hour later to the same spot, you're just hoping, please don't fall. Please don't make a stupid mistake. And more times than not, that's what happens. You make a mistake. Another 30 minutes goes by. Get back to the same spot. I'm exaggerating only slightly. We're going to skip. Because basically, it took me forever to get to this point. So I eventually get to the top, and you destroy all these turrets on the top, and then you jump into the sandcrawler. So this is pretty cool little, again, it's just really trying to find your way without jumping into drills and getting shot by fire and these cannons that seem to never die. But they have some cool little boss sort of things. And some weapons upgrades. But again, you do all that. You do all the hard work. And then you die with something so easy and so simple. And then it throws you halfway back up this thing. And you're like, I just want to... Why? Just why? Why do you do that to me? So, just like the other ones, you got to start all the way over, go back down, and then you get to that same part again. Has nothing to do with anything but luck and a little bit of skill. But look at this. One little touch and I'm off. I feel like the angry video game player. I'm really about to yell at myself at this. So getting used to the controls is going to take me a little bit of time. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this game, and it is midnight right now, and I am not even past the Jawa stage. So I'm going to go continue playing this, but I will say this. If you're thinking about getting Super Star Wars, definitely go do it. It's a really good buy. If you can get it complete in box, even better. The nostalgia alone should make you get this game. So anyway, like I said, it's midnight. I'm gonna try to finish as much as I can before I pass out. So I will see you next time for another unboxing and some more gameplay. But for now, I gotta go finish this game. So I'll see you.